Happy Mother's Day, you
Oh,
sexy
you
thing,
brought
you.
me flowers. How sweet.
Anything for you, my sexy glass of aged wine.
Well, that jerk son of mine didn't even give me a phone call.
Speak of the devil, he's calling me right now. Hold on 1 second, baby. Yeah, what's up, boss?
God damn it, Brian. Why aren't you in work today?
Hey, Tommy, what's the difference between your mother and work?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know. What?
That's simple. I ain't coming into work today, if you know what I mean.
Wait, what? Where are you? Oh, I swear to God, if you're fucking my mother up...
Fuck you, you prick. Anyway, sorry about that, baby.
No, it's
Where were we?
okay.
Oh, yeah. Getting
Just-
down to the dirty.
Just give me time to fix it and forget it. Oh, my. Oh,
Ow! Ow! Oh, my God! What is there, glass up inside of there? What the hell is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God, just don't move. Hold on. I'll fix it. Hold on. Don't move. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Right. Just go throw some lube or whatever the hell it is you put up in there. You know, it's okay. It's okay.
All right. Ray. Let's try this again.
All right,
Should
let's
be
do it
ready to go.
again.
Okay, let's
All
go.
right, come on.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's much better.
Oh, it reminds me when I was a schoolgirl.
Oh, man, this is amazing.
That's right. Right on the stallion.
What kind of?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of lube did you use?
Oh, this is great. Oh, sonny, I didn't use any lube. I just picked the scabs.
You did what? Oh my God! Oh.
That's what you get for being such a motherfucker, you son of a bitch.
All right, episode 8 of Killjoy Radio on killjoyradio.com, facebook.com/Killjoy Radio, Twitter that nobody uses is the Killjoy Radio X. This is the late Mother's Day show, and I'm your host, Brian. I know you're thinking, oh, well, Mother's Day was last weekend, Brian. You're late. You're late. Well, guess what? Your fucking mother was late. And if it wasn't for being late, we wouldn't have mother. So go ahead, kiss my ass. In the studio, I got Joe James. Joe, what's happening, motherfucker?
Not much. Hello.
Hello, is that what you say? You say, hello.
Hello.
My name is Joe James, and I'm on Killjoy Radio today. Thank you for having me. So, what's going on? Anything?
Not much. Just the usual.
Bullshit.
How's
unemployment?
Great.
Joe used to work at the casino with me, and he said, fuck this shit.
That place.
Yeah, fuck that place, right? So, anyway, it's the Mother's Day episode here at Killjoy Radio. And in lieu of Mother's Day, I've decided to put together an incomplete list of people whose mothers should have had abortions. Because I'm sick of these people. Would you agree?
I agree.
Now, I asked Joe, I said, do me a favor, just think of some stuff. And then he came over and he's like, you know what? I had a pen. I had paper. But I just decided people in general. And I just, there's too many people to list. But, we're going to try and break it down. We're going to try and break it down a little bit. Like I said, it's an incomplete list, which means it's going to keep on going for infinity. But here we go.
Well, you can always add one.
Yeah, we're definitely going to add one. So, all right. So at the top of my list, I'm not saying this is my most hated group of people, but people, specifically men, usually white guys with long hair think they're Jesus, who wear socks with their sandals. That really ticks me the fuck off. I mean, why are you even wearing sandals anyway? You think you're fucking Jesus? Are you nomadic? Are you traveling through the fucking desert? No, you're not. You're a fucking stockbroker, okay? Buy some fucking shoes. Man the fuck up. Am I right?
You're correct.
I am absolutely correct. Fuck you and your socks with your fucking sandals. You're not at the fucking beach. All right. So, second on my list. All right. And this really, I'm serious about this. People who do that clickety gun thing with their hand when they pass you by. You know, like in a hallway, like you walk by, you make that eye contact. You know, what's it? It's that 10-5 rule where you make eye contact at 10 feet, and at 5 feet, it's customer service. 5 feet, you're supposed to say hey or, something. All right, so at 10 feet, you make eye contact. At 5 feet, they go, what? Oh, my God, that pisses me the fuck off. It's like, hey, if I had a gun, I'd shoot you. Well, guess what? The next person that does that clickety-gun thing to me, I'm going to pull out a real gun, and I'm going to shoot him in the fucking face. Because that is really... Just say hi, motherfucker. Don't fucking clickety-gun me. Hi. How are you today? I'm great. Thanks. Move the fuck on.
That's the double guns.
The double gun.
Shooter. Happy Gilmore.
Shooter McGee. So, all right, third on my list is Michelle Obama. Okay, moving on. No, seriously, I mean, I know she's married to the HNIC. Think about that for a second. You know, but you know what? Who the fuck, who put her in a position to do anything? How is she of any type of relevance? Yeah, I know my children are fat. Thanks. I'm fat. My children are going to be fat. Don't tell them what the fuck they're going to eat for lunch. Okay? You're ugly.
Yeah.
Why don't you do something about that? Why don't we beautify America? Why don't we stop taking fucking vacations every other week and do something relevant? You know what? Why don't you just get a drug addiction and open up a clinic? Oh, Betty Ford already fucking did that. She beat you to it. Okay? You're nothing. You're nobody. Shut the fuck up.
She does a lot of curls.
She does curls.
Her arms.
You know what?
They're more toned than...
All right, it's because she's got to jack off the Senate. All right, guys. Whenever Obama has something, he wants to get passed, he's like, all right, I'm going to call the House and the Senate. You guys can come up here. I know we're not going to come to an agreement. I know we're not all going to get along. But Michelle's going to give you all hand jobs, and we'll discuss it afterwards. Thank you. I know we can work something out. And that's
She runs the country.
She runs the country because that's what this country is about. It's about jerking each other off. And she's got a grip. She's got a firm grip on jerking this country off. She's jerking off them. She's jerking off you. Everybody's getting jerked off. It all goes back to Michelle Obama. Your mother should have had an abortion. And I wouldn't have had to deal with you. And I probably wouldn't have to deal with your asshole husband as president because he probably would have knocked up a white girl, and they would have never made him president because that doesn't look good in public eye. You know what? Fuck you, Michelle Obama. I'm done with this. All right. Oh. Next on my list, people who go to wine tasting festivals. It's like, you know what? We're just going to taste it, and then we're going to spit it out. Oh my gosh, this is $100 a glass Cabernet that takes 7 years to make. I want you to just taste it, wash it around, gargle it just a little bit, like like it's after cum, okay, and then just spit. No, you know what? Just like my mother always said, you don't make friends by not swallowing. If I'm going to go to a wine tasting festival, I'm going to go to a get the fucked up festival because I am going to just drink that shit. Which I don't know if you can. Can you?
They're all hammered.
Yeah.
But I think it's pills.
Yeah.
We're looking at you, Annapolis.
Wine tasting festivals and oxy sniffing festivals. Oh, what does your oxy smell like? Oh, just like mine. Let me try another. Oh, that's wonderful. So
goes well together.
Listen. If you're better off going to a dick tasting festival, okay? And there are people out there who I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to. So you know what? Stop trying to get me to come to your fucking wine tasting festival because I'm not going to do it. When you know what my dick tastes like is when I'm going to know what your wine tastes like. Fair?
We should have a Killjoy Radio Glory Hole Festival.
Glory Hole, that's exactly. You know what? This is Joe James is my idea man now. You just got hired. You're an official part of the show now because you're my idea man. We have the Killjoy Radio Dick Tasting Festival at the Glory Hole.
Michael Sam first in line.
Oh yeah. We'll get to Michael Sam's later. All right, next on my list. Did you have anything, or am I just doing my list?
We're just doing your list.
Okay, so next on my list is men that say, do it with me.
Ew.
Ew. Ew.
Ew.
Yeah, I can't fucking stand that. You know what? And these are some straight-laced guys too. Everybody knows I'm a dealer, blackjack at the casino, and nothing drives me worse. That drives me worse. That was retarded. I just said something retarded.
Worse.
Nothing drives me worse. Nothing drives me more crazy than some guys getting like a 16 and going, ew, ew. Don't you ever, don't you ever fucking say ooh again. The only thing actually really that disgusts me a little bit more than a grown man saying ooh is the transvestite with a hairy chest. Oh yeah, that really, listen, if you're going to go through the hormone treatments to grow tits, shave your fucking chest, because that's fucking disgusting.
5 o'clock shadow.
5 o'clock shadow on your fucking chest is fucking disgusting.
Ew, there's hair on it.
Well, and that happened to me last night. Because I was just dealing and people were losing, and this she said, oh, well, maybe if I unzip this a little bit, maybe that'll give me some winning hands. And I was like, no, that won't, and shave your chest.
That tuft isn't doing it.
My God. You know what? If I ever need to deeply clean some pots and pans, I know where to get a fucking Brillo pad, you disgusting asshole. Anyway, I'm sorry. I should have moved on from that. All right. Next group of people whose mothers should have had abortions is, I'm going to say pedophiles. Just in general. Pedophiles, because, you shouldn't fuck kids.
That's a big one.
You shouldn't fuck kids. It's not good. You can fuck anything you want in this world. You can fuck cats, dogs, camels, sewers, vacuum cleaners. You can, fuck your own mother. It's Mother's Day. Who am I to judge? But, there's no fucking kids. Fucking kids ain't good. But we were discussing pedophiles do play an important role in society. And I'll tell you why. Because if there wasn't for people fucking our kids, what would our children be afraid of? If there weren't creepos roaming our streets, our children would just go crazy. Oh, the streetlights are on, come inside, the pedophiles are going to come get you. No, pedophiles, no, great, no. No, serious.
They're keeping Teen Beat in business.
Teen Beat?
Shrinks.
Yep. Shrinks and Teen Beat are in business because of pedophiles, and that is an important part of our economy. Fucking kids is bad. Very bad. Don't fuck kids. But we're prospering a little bit more because of it. Makes my parenting easier to know that there's people out there that might want to fuck my kids. So, next up on my list, mimes. Everybody loves a mime, right? No, I fucking hate mimes. And you know the fucking box that you're stuck in? Well, guess what? I'm going to put you in a real fucking box, and I'm going to dig a hole, and I'm going to put you 6 feet in that hole, and I'm going to cover you with rocks. And you know what? I know you're not going to scream. Nobody's going to hear you scream, because you're a fucking mime. You don't fucking talk. You're a fake-ass clown. And you're a fake-ass clown street performer. You're no better than a whore. And not a really good one at that.
You're going to die.
And you're going to die.
Silently.
You're going to have a silent death. And that's it. Bottom line. Next on my list. Oh, no, yeah. This has got me for, this has been bothering me for a while. People who put sweaters on their fucking dogs. Okay, I don't know if you know this or not, but your fucking dog has got a fur fucking coat.
Built in.
Like, naturally grown. What the fuck is wrong with you? That pisses me off so much. Imagine how the dog feels. The dog was like, I was not feeling really good today, but, I got this styling the houndstooth sweater on now. Wow, I feel so much better about myself because I'm wearing a fucking sweater. No. The dog is still going to feel like shit because you're its owner, and it's not going to feel better about itself while you're fucking your dog and he's eating his own shit. Okay? Because that's the type of person you are. If you put sweaters on your dog, you're probably fucking it. And you know what? I don't really fucking care. Just stay away from me.
Do you think dogs know how gay they look?
No, I don't, and I think we should have a canine outreach program to let dogs know that when their owners dress them up in sweaters, that there's a good possibility that they're going to get fucked. All right, so next up I have is it hot enough for you? Or is it cold enough for you? No, you know what? It's not hot enough for me until I look like an extra from fucking Schindler's List. Okay? That's when it's hot enough for me. Oh, okay. So thank you. Thank you for being a complete fucking moron. And you know what? And these are the same people, okay? These are the same people that, like, when I come into work, like, my shifts at work are like 8 o'clock and then 10 o'clock, okay? So these are the same people that when I come in at 10 o'clock, they see me and they're like, "Oh, you at 10 o'clock today?" And I'm like, "No, you dipshit. I'm just 2 fucking hours late, you fucking moron. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking. Your mother should have had an abortion. You know what? Do her a favor and fucking kill yourself now."
Just keep your mouth shut.
Well, I can't, because how else are you going to fit dicks in them?
Nobody wants to talk to you that much.
All right, so, all right, last on my list, and this is one that really gets me, is the Facebook prayer posts. Okay? These ones, and you know what I'm talking about. These ones where it's like, it's got like a maimed up kid that was in a fire. He's got 90% burns all over his fucking body. His eyeballs hanging out. And they got like the before and the after picture. And it says, 1 like equals 100 prayers. What? You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, and you know, and horn out this kid so you can get likes on your fucking Facebook page. That is such bullshit. Okay? And secondly, who is sitting on the other end of the computer waiting for someone to like this picture so they can go ahead and fucking pray?
The surgeon.
You know what? If you're waiting for me to like that picture to save that kid's life, pull the plug now.
Yes.
I am not going to fucking like a picture just so you can pray for a child. You know, and how's God? Did anybody ask God? God, how do you feel about that? How's God feel about Facebook? You know, it's like, so this kid doesn't get enough likes on the Facebook page, dies, goes to heaven, you know? And he's like, "God, why did you let this thing happen to me?"
Would he even go to heaven? Would he be popular enough to go to heaven?
Well, that's just it. Gets up there, you know? And he's like, at those pearly gates, you know, because that's the stereotypical heaven, the pearly gates. And who's it? St. Peter at the pearly gates?
It is, I believe so.
St. Peter is like, whoa, Crispy, back up. You ain't coming in here. You know?
He only had 14 likes.
Yeah. It's like, what happened? It's like, well, we set 1,000 likes, and you only had 972.
Go to hell.
Yeah, so we're pulling the... Now you're in hell, because not enough people liked your fucking Facebook page. And that is retarded. And the people that do this, and anybody that thinks that that's acceptable, you should kill yourself, and we'll consider it a late abortion. A late abortion. That's what I want. I want to see late abortions. Just go kill yourself. And you know what? And we'll even use clothes hangers. Poke a fucking clothes hanger right through your fucking ear. Pop it out the other side. Just like your mother should have did fucking 40 years ago. Kill yourself.
We could start a committee.
We'll start, yeah. Good.
Aaron Hernandez could head the committee.
Can head the committee. See, he's not a bad guy, so he kills people. You know, all he's doing is performing extremely late term abortions, and you can't knock him for that. So what about you, Joe? Any grievances? Any people you'd want to you think should just be off the face of this earth?
Where do you start?
You could start at birth.
I'm glass half empty right now, so the majority of people I run into should probably go.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's very depressing. Do you need a gun?
No.
You want some razor blades? Remember, up the river, not across the street.
I carved my list into my leg.
While I was listening to My Chemical Romance.
The Cure.
I was listening to The Cure, and I carved my list on my right leg because my left leg was all scarred up from my ex-girlfriend's names. Then we are going to move on to an interview that I did with Dan Frigollette. If I said that right. We had a discrepancy about how I pronounce his name, and that I was really unsure about it. And they have a comedy. He's hosting a comedy tour around my area, specifically, that I'm really, really, really excited about. And it's called the Comedy's Best Kept Secrets, and it's located right here in Ferndale. And these guys are pretty funny. and I'm really looking forward to it. So check out the Dan Frigollette interview, and we're going to come back with some news. All right, well, here with me on Killjoy Radio, I have Dan Frigollette. And
He paused. He wasn't sure. You have confidence in that. Dan Frigollette.
Dan Frigollette. Dan fucking Frigollette. How's that?
Oh, shit. I didn't know we could swear. Now I'm in my element.
There you go. This is an adult podcast.
Snap.
Ooh. And he is on comedy's best kept secret tour. And asterisk, it's an adult comedy show, so there will be swearing.
It is the asterisk. It is. We will be raising money for the Ferndale Volunteer Fire Company out there in Glen Burnie, which is out by you, right?
Yeah, it's right in my neck of the woods, absolutely.
Nice.
And that's going to be next Friday, May 23rd at 8 p.m. Can you get tickets at the door, or do you have to get them beforehand, or what's the deal?
No, you can get tickets to the door. We threw that little ticket link up ahead of time just in case people wanted to do it. Something about Baltimore area, they're not into doing the whole online and beforehand thing. I don't know if it's the whole being too close to Dundalk or whatever, but there's a thing. There's a thing there where people only get the tickets at the door.
Yeah, we're real last minute people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we don't want to. You know what it is, and it shows by our real high divorce rate. We're really not big on commitment here in Baltimore.
Is that what it is?
If we got to buy tickets, we feel committed.
I haven't met that many married people in Baltimore. That's true.
That's what I'm saying. We're not big on commitment around here. Hell, I'm working on my second divorce now. So I mean,
you're working on it. It's still in the paperwork.
We'll see how it goes now. No, not yet. But I keep telling my wife that third time's a charm. She doesn't.
Oh, she must love that.
Yeah,
she must love that conversation.
She gets ecstatic. She gets ecstatic with that. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about the show and what you guys are doing, and some of the comedians are there. I'm really excited about it. It's right down the street from me.
It's gonna be a phenomenal show. We've been out in Baltimore a couple times, man. I'm starting to build a little bit of a following down there when I can. I met some people from Dundalk that had all of their teeth, surprisingly.
Wait! You said it all wrong. It's not Dundalk.
Dundalk?
It's Dundak. Dundak. Yeah.
Dundak?
Yeah,
Fair
Dundak.
enough. I don't know. Did they win the Charlie Bowl this year? Who won that one?
You know what? I didn't pay attention to it this year.
Dundalk and Essex.
Yeah.
I can't do your guys' accents, man. I can't do it. But I love everybody. That's the thing. When you go to like a place that has suburby areas to it, there's always a town that it can be the butt of any joke. And it's my job as a traveling comedian sometimes to find that town. I've been going for 100 times. And no matter what I say about Dundalk, people get a laugh. I'm like, I met a girl from Dundalk last night, and the place goes nuts.
Oh, that's it.
You found it. White people laughing like black people. They're like, ah! And they get up and they're throwing chairs and they're running around in circles in the room, and kicking holes in doors. It's incredible.
Oh yeah.
This is what I learned about Dundalk is you can drive, and I went to Easton, Maryland, which is an hour from you. Yeah. Maybe more. Might even be 90 minutes from you. Drove to Easton, Maryland to ask them what their Dundalk was, and they're like, no, it's still Dundalk. That's how bad that town is.
It's still Dundalk.
90 miles, and it's still the Dundalk of the next town. Dundalk is the Dundalk of D.C., apparently, and Wilmington, Delaware.
Yeah, the Dundalk is the Dundalk. I think every state, actually, and here it's like a tri-state area, but every state has their, state trashy city, and ours is Dundalk. It's official. It's like our state bird is the Oriole, and our state trashy city is Dundalk.
Yeah, dude, I'm from Central New York. I'm from Syracuse. So our little town is like Solvay. So we go, they're eating cats in Solvay. And I played Utica, which is a couple towns over, about 3 weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago. And I was talking to Utica, and I was like, hey, guys, what's like the Dundalk of Utica? And they're like, no, like Utica. Utica is the Utica. It was amazing. Everybody there was trapped for some reason. Couldn't leave.
So, all right. So, like I said, we got this show this Friday. It's $10 at the Ferndale Fire Hall, 4 Broadview Boulevard, South Glen Burnie. Check us out on the Facebook page. We'll have all the information up there. And and on the we got
Kase Raso's on the show, man. This guy's amazing. He was on a couple of web series there on whatever the MTV online channel is. He was on there there with a good friend of mine, Akash Singh. So he got his little TV cherry popped as an actor on MTV, which is great for him. We also got Keven Soldo, who's the guy from Toronto, just moved to New York City. I've known him for years. And when he comes down to New York, he performs. Now he's moved to New York, and he's doing it the right way. You know, trying to get famous in America. He's coming down with me. And I think we got a couple of local guys, local surprises we got coming through that we haven't announced yet. So we're going to figure that out. As far as the web goes, we're going to let everybody know early next week who's coming.
Yeah, so I know you got a couple other shows coming up. One's in Pasadena, and so you.
Dude, I'm in Baltimore for the next 3 weekends.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Next weekend, the weekend after, the weekend after.
I'm sorry to hear
and they're all, and it's 6 firehouses right in a row. We got Glen Burnie, which is Ferndale. Then we got what is it? It's Glendon, which is in Glendon or Baltimore.
Yeah.
And the following weekend, the 6th, we have the Lakeshore.
Yes.
VFD, which is in Pasadena, Maryland.
Yeah. I mean, and that's really exciting. I mean, so you've done comedy like what, all up and down the East Coast? I mean, where all of you performed at?
Dude, I mean, with the Comedy Let's Give Secret Tours hit 29 cities in the last 24 months. We've been everywhere. We've been in Atlanta. We've been in Knoxville, Tennessee. We were in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We hit Dallas. We hit Scottsdale, Arizona. We hit San Diego. We've been in D.C. a bunch of times. We're going to be in Massachusetts next week. So you know, we've been in Central New York a couple times. We've been everywhere. North Carolina, South Carolina, all up that coast.
You know, and I'm proud to say that we've had Baltimore to your list.
Yeah, Baltimore's been on there more than anybody else, I believe. Actually,
you know, we
Comedy Let's Give Secret Tours' favorite city.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hear that, Baltimore?
Oh, snap.
Favorite
city. But
no, man, it's good. I really, the way I like to do comedy is if I'm going to go on the road, I like to go someplace where I know somebody. And I got a really good friend named Michelangelo that lives in Pasadena, and I go and I chill with him whenever I'm up doing these shows. So it's always a blessing to be there, chilling with him. He had a boat. We blew out the engine, but he's getting another boat this summer. We're going to come down for the... You got that, the boat bash. You know about that thing?
I've heard about it. I've never attended it, but I've heard of it.
I think it's called boat bash.
Down in
I think they banned it. They made it illegal or whatever. If people are still doing it...
No, you're going to do it anyway. It's the Baltimore way. You don't really tell us what to do. We do what we want.
Yeah. It makes you want to do it more. It's like being a rebellious child.
It's kind of like on the 4th of July, the cops all go around and they're like, "Don't light all fireworks," and we're like, you know what? It's going to be World War III in the skies every 4th of July, especially down around Lakeshore and Pasadena, right on the water.
Baltimore is a fiasco. Last time I went to 4th of July in Baltimore, no lie, first I watched a man get stabbed in the throat and bleed to death.
Oh, congratulations.
10 minutes later, a baby got shot. That's Baltimore. That's your city.
Oh, yeah. I'm proud.
Inner Harbor, and 2 people died within 45 seconds of each other.
You know what? And that doesn't even count how many bodies they pull out of the harbor every day.
Oh man.
The whole
That's a depressing turn.
The whole bottom of the harbor is carpeted and corpse.
You have too much information about that. I'm a little worried that there's a couple people that were maybe your first 2 wives are down there right now. I don't know. You have a little bit too much information about what's at the bottom of the harbor. That's all I know.
Okay, so let's move on. So, well, you know, I really want to thank you for coming on the show and, you know, promoting your show. And I look forward to coming out and checking you guys out. You know, let me see here. We got I'm just so I can plug it again. It's going to be May 23rd, which is next Friday. If you're listening to this when it comes out.
Kase Raso, Dan Frigollette, Keven Soldo, a couple local comics. You will be there.
I will be there.
I made you an admin on the event, so you can invite all your peeps to the thing. Let them know. Send them that personal invite on Facebook there.
It's happening.
And dude, honestly, for what the show is, it's honestly it's really underpriced. $10 for the show is insane.
Hell yeah.
We're doing it to raise money for the firehouse, and that's really our concern here. We want to pack it out, make sure they make a couple bucks. I think they're trying to buy another fire trucks. We're trying to get their, we're trying to get the attendance up to 60,000.
Hey, you know what? And that's important to me because if my house catches fire, they're the ones that are going to be coming. So everybody get out to this show Friday so these guys can buy a new fire truck. So if my ass is burning, they can come put me out. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't stop, drop, and roll very well. I'm an obese man. I can stop, I can drop. My ass ain't rolling for shit. So I need this. I need these people to get this new truck.
I thought gravity would take over on that, just roll you down a hill or something.
Well, yeah, as I said, I'm at the bottom of the hill. I mean, I'm not going to roll up. You know? It just doesn't work.
And it did work. I didn't want to, I know we talked about this beforehand, but official after party at your crib. I know you wanted to announce this. I know that was the thing. We just invited ourselves over to your house to hang out with your children. Official after party.
Hey, my children are rocking. I'm going to tell you, they will party you under the table.
Oh, dude, easily. Dude, I'm 31 now. I can't do anything anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's no problem. You want to come back here? You want to have an after party? That's fine. But I'm gonna tell you what, I will not supply the cocaine or the hookers, but I do dig a good hole.
And you know all the good spots in the harbor to drop a body, just in case it gets out of hand.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We know that. I mean, I really appreciate you. I got to get my ass up to Albany here. I appreciate this whole thing. Hope to see you next week. Check out the Facebook invite. Plug that shit. Come out.
All right. Hey, I'll be there. Everybody listening, you got to come out. Dan, thank you so much for being on the show. It means a ton to me, man. And we'll see you next week, all right?
All right, brother.
All right, Killjoy Radio. We'll talk to you later. We got our musical guest for this episode is another band from our buddies over at Rockhaven Studios, Rockhaven Records. And it's Melander. So, let's check out the Melander interview, and we'll see you in a few. Live here from Rockhaven Records. I'm with Melander. What's going on, guys?
Not much, man. It's a beautiful Saturday.
We got Wolf, Johan here, and Aeon is on the phone, right?
What's going on, y'all?
All right, what's happening? All right, so, Wolf, you are, as you quote, the Melander commander.
Yeah, and I don't say that with any ego. It just so happens that I do a whole lot with this band that extends beyond playing guitar and singing.
Okay, that is actually pretty egotistical, actually. So
that's fine. I'll take it.
And then we got Johan. You're on play the bass.
Slap of the bass.
Slap of the bass. And then Aeon, you beat on stuff, huh?
I do, constantly, man.
Constantly. I'm beating stuff as we're talking.
I'm always beating stuff.
So, but yeah, thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. As everybody knows, this is my show. I like to focus on local musicians. I mean, we're in Glen Burnie. Are you guys from around this area? Where exactly are you guys? Where's your stomping grounds?
We come from all over. I'm from Catonsville, Baltimore area. I am from Bel Air.
Yeah, I'm pretty much from Hartford County, Jarrettsville area. I'm from all over too. Grew up in Glen Rock, PA.
Okay, so nobody's from Dundalk.
No.
I didn't have to bring penicillin.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good to go. Sorry to the Dundalk listeners.
So, all right, awesome. Yeah. So this is so when you guys listen to this is actually my late Mother's Day show.
Ah, very
yeah,
good.
Because all mothers are late, so I figured I'd do my Mother's Day show late. And you guys, you guys are some bad mothers, so I figured I'd have you guys on the show.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about what you guys got going on? You're recording right this moment.
Yeah, that's correct. We're doing our first full-length album here at Rockhaven Records, being recorded by Alan Jones, who's just so awesome to us all the time. We're really excited to put this out and get the old material out of the way. Not to be negative about it, but we're really excited to start writing new stuff that, just the three of us. So a lot of this material is from like 6-7 years ago. I've been doing the band for 14 years.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So you're kind of in like the pubescent stage.
Yeah, more or less, with a solid lineup. That's correct.
Right, discovered yourself.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's going on down there.
Awesome. You guys playing out right now or what?
We don't have anything booked for the next few weeks. We've got the Rockhaven party here that happens every couple months. It's a nice little showcase of who all's on the label.
Which, by the way, what happened? I thought I was supposed to come to that last one. What happened? I didn't get an Evite.
That one's, you knew about it. You just couldn't make that one.
I could.
A month and a half ago.
Yeah, what the fuck? Listen, if I don't get it on Facebook, it's not official.
Yeah, no.
You can't mention that party on Facebook.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
It's the day after.
No, I can get an Evite. Jesus.
It's Facebook unofficial.
It's Facebook.
I'll text you. I've got your card now. I'll text you.
That's right.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, you forgot to remind me. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's awesome. I've listened to a couple. Listen to a couple of your songs you have going on. What's you gotta remind me because I couldn't pull it up. The last one I just listened to that you guys re-recorded. It was pretty rocking. Tell me.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that song's called Blood is Thicker Than Water, especially when spilled by the dagger of a relative. But we just usually call it the blood song.
Blood song. Hey, you know what? Blood. That's it.
Blood. I mean, that's it, right?
Yeah. So I mean, that was pretty rocking, and I really look forward to hearing what you guys have going out. Did we decide what song we're going to play on the show today? Is it going to be that one?
I'd say You Got the Wrong Guy is a good one to do.
Oh, yeah, I'd have to agree.
We'll do one of the ones that has the current lineup.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds good.
All right, so we're going to hear...
You've Got the Wrong Guys.
You've Got the Wrong Guys is what we're going to hear today. So it's I'm really looking forward. That's going to be new to me too. So we get to pop our Melander cherry together.
Yes.
So is this your album here? I'm looking at some of the graphics from the Rockhaven Records. It says Christ Among Demons. Is that like the album you're working on? Or?
That was the EP that we put out back last summer. So we're going with a different concept as far as the name and everything and the feel of it. 'Cause it's a much larger track listing. It's a much broader overview of what we do as artists. But we're keeping the same graphics. They were designed by a really good friend of mine, Parker Bailey Stevens.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy. I was checking them out.
Yeah, she's awesome, man. That's actually her face, and then she did a bunch of photoshopping to it. We went back and forth with editing through email, and that's what we came up with. So.
Yeah, with the chick with the finger over her eye. Got the Mr. Peanut monocle thing going on.
Yeah, it's classy.
Thing.
It became a thing when we were out playing a lot of open mics. People started doing it out of nowhere, and now it's kind of like a fan gesture. I don't know.
Well, it's awesome. So, Christ Among Demons was the EP that you guys released.
Yeah.
You guys can check out online?
Yeah. You can check it out on SoundCloud. It's soundcloud.com/Melander-1.
-1.
It's all got the old drummer, though.
Yeah, that's all old stuff. We feel a lot better about what's coming out, but it'll give you somewhat of an idea. Is that
what you do now? You're like, okay, but that was
the old stuff. Yeah, I guess we're getting
that's kind of what I do with my kids, because I got 2 kids with, like, my previous marriage, and they're like, oh, you got 4 kids? I'm like, yeah, but those ones... are with the old wife.
You know how we feel.
These are the newer ones. These are cooler.
These are way better.
These kids are okay.
They're all right.
These kids are all right.
They have half my DNA, but no big deal.
Yeah. So
every time we play a song, it evolves.
I mean, it's supposed to, and that's what makes music, like local music, so awesome. I love the Baltimore music scene, and that's why I focus on this in my show, because I want people to know that the Baltimore, D.C. music scene is kick-ass.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen a lot of bands come through here before they were big, and then there you go.
Yep, absolutely.
So I mean, and that's why I want to focus on you guys, because one day you guys could be the next big shit, and I'll be like, remember when you were on Killjoy Radio?
We'll remain loyal. We're never going to forget where we came from. And I concur with what you're saying, and I think there's a really growing movement in the Baltimore scene to make it the next big thing. There's a lot of independent people supporting local music and art, and it's beautiful to see.
Because everything on the radio sucks.
It's awful, man. Honest to God.
And you guys, and you guys, the Christ Among Demons, you can be the Jesus Christ. You could be the savior of rock music. There you go.
He's getting it, man. He's getting it.
So turn Baltimore into the new Seattle.
Yeah, that's our whole thing, man. New Seattle, little less heroin, maybe. Little less. Maybe a whole lot less, Ed. Good luck, right?
Listen. There's no such thing as less heroin.
There is no such thing as less heroin.
No such thing. So, all right. Well, look, guys, thanks for being on my show today. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. You guys want to plug anything else?
No, just everyone check out our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/MelanderBand. We're actually kind of terrible about updating it, but it'll give you some links to other stuff that we update a lot more. And we want to thank you so much for having us on, man. It really means a lot to us. You're doing good
it's
stuff.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
No, yeah, the pleasure's mine. Make sure you guys check out Melander and all the other bands at rockhavenrecords.com. We're recording that right now for the fine audio recordings.
Oh, yes.
And, and we're going to listen to...
You've Got the Wrong Guys.
You've Got the Wrong Guys. Was it like the One-Armed Man type deal? Or
probably something like that.
All right, so we're going to listen to You've Got the Wrong Guys by Melander. This is Killjoy Radio.
twisted and I'm not selling cheap. More complications arise than you might ever dream. Are you sleeping in the dark or biding your time for proof? This guilt should break me down as a tainted attention. I'm not waiting around for this to burn away. Repetition of a one-way street cuts me down like quick. When I fucking promised that I already knew. Oh no, you motherfucker, you've gone the wrong guy. Independent skill, why they taught him well. So it's gone away and come again, a mental oh God no. Slowly breaking down the walls that somehow will rebuild. This guilt should break me down as a tainted heart will out. I'm not waiting around for this to burn away. Imitation of a one-way street cuts me down like quick. When I fucking promised that I'm alright now. Oh no, you motherfuckers, you've gone the wrong guys, wrong guys.
So that's it for episode 8 of Killjoy Radio, the late Mother's Day episode. And I'm your host, Brian. I was the baddest mother of them all. Got my buddy Joe James was here with me today. Joe, thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
We had a blast. Had a blast. And, shout out to Melander. Thanks to Dan Frigollette for coming on the show today. We got Comedy's Best Kept Secret Tour. If it's in your area, if you're not around here and you're listening, check it out. Check out the website. It's all over Facebook, so you'll see it. For those of you who are doing Common Core math right now, KilljoyRadio.com. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Killjoy Radio. Follow us like a creepy stalker motherfucker on Twitter at Killjoy Radio X. So, I'm your host, Brian. Joe, thanks for coming out. This is where you say no problem, man. See you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me on your show. In case you guys don't know, Joe's a little retarded. All right, so.
Somewhat.
KilljoyRadio.com. Remember, fuck them all.
Yeah, my finger, one good reason to pull the trigger, yeah. Yeah, all I mean is one good reason. I'm a American. Hey, what you got for me? Hey, a WFD. Hey, what you got to say?
Oxy sniffing festivals. Oh, what does your oxy smell like? Oh, just like mine. Let me try another. Oh, that's wonderful. So
goes well together.
You know, listen. If you're better off going to a dick tasting festival, okay? And there are people out there who I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to. So you know what? Stop trying to get me to come to your fucking wine tasting festival because I'm not going to do it. When you know what my dick tastes like is when I'm going to know what your wine tastes like. Fair?
We should have a Killjoy Radio glory hole.